again with David.
This is David Johnson here, talking about how TIE fighters and X-wings and Y-wings operate. Okay, my assistant here is Kathy Johnson, right?
Right.
Okay, that's good. This is how a TIE fighter works. A TIE fighter has emergency solar panels, which help it fly and provide energy. It's run by the sunlight ionizes particles, which is sent out the rear, which propels it. That's why they're called TIE fighters, twin ion engines. Actually, the solar panels play a very small part. They have a large fuel capacity. And they're called solar panels because they're very lightweight. They hold a lot of weight, but they don't weigh very much themselves. Now, inside of a cab, there's the pilot seat and controls. The controls are very intricate. They're hard to understand. But if you go outside, you got the mountings and you've got the engines. Now, TIE fighters are extremely fast and maneuverable ships. There are new updated versions which Darth Vader used and top-notch pilots use, like Death Squad, and then the regular ones which trooper pilots use. Now, this is only a one-man craft, but it's extremely deadly. It holds 2 photon torpedoes and has a very large energy bank. Now, going to the X-wings. X-wings are the Rebels' most flexible craft. They're multi-purpose, battlefield and patrol. These have 4 lasers extending from the wings, 2 ports for photon torpedoes, landing light, gear, and 4 ion rockets. They're similar in design to ion engines. These craft are one-man, but the controls are such that you need a droid to help navigate and control your ship. On a TIE fighter, that's not so. They have intricate computers, but the droids are not separate from the ship. And now Y-wings. Y-wings are, I think, one of the neatest, because if you look at them from the top view, oh yes, X-wings have 4 wings, 2 on each side. And in normal flight, they're together. But for battle stations, they spread out to make an X. A very skinny X. Now, on a Y-wing, if you look at it from the top, now a Y-wing, it looks like this. You have the cab. Okay, this is a sliding panel. It throws forward and locks in a few seconds. And on top you have a gun, a rotating gun. Twin barrel rotating gun, which swivels 360. Now, it goes out in a skinny neck, well, fairly skinny, in a neck like this. And that goes like this. And here, it goes out like this. It goes out. And a long rocket is attached to it. And here are two launching tubes for photon torpedoes. Now, they call this a Y-wing because it has a Y shape. Now, there are other craft such as blockade runners, but they're very intricate and they're hard to understand. Tomorrow we'll be talking about freighters and larger craft. This is David Olson on Spacecraft in Star Wars. Goodbye. Oh, and tomorrow, or in a few minutes, we're going to be doing land vehicles.
This is Kathy today with interviewing David Evanson. And he's going to tell us some things about the Star Wars land vehicles. Just a moment.
David here, talking about Star Wars land vehicles. They're on land speeders. There are many kinds of land speeders. The most common is the long cap. This is David Elvinson's adaptation of 4 space movies. The movies are Alien, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Star Wars, and Battlestar Galactica. Transport vehicles. They aren't really meant for cargo, but people. Now, land speeders operate like this. Water is taken in, air is taken in through funnels and expelled in 20-30 times the pressure underneath and back to propel the craft. And it uses an anti-grav, partial anti-grav, partial jet fuel, I mean. Okay, now on a troop carrier, Imperial troop carrier, has a radar receiving dish, gun, twin gun, driver's partition, prisoner compartments, and trooper compartments on the outside of the vehicle. It's extremely mobile. You can set them down. Excuse me. You can set them down in a big ship, and nothing practically can stop them. And there is a great deal of civilian crafts. I don't want to get in that right now. They're too numerous for me to even mention. Those are basic land vehicles used in Star Wars. Oh yes, and there are lifts. They're similar to land speeders, but they're not as streamlined. They're kind of bulky, and they carry a lot more weight. This is David Evanson signing off.
David, could you tell me, do you think you could tell me, just a couple things about the Millennium Falcon? Can you?
Yes, I can.